Hello, welcome back everyone. Jumped on some idle heroes here. No time to spare. I think we got about 15 minutes before the cutoff for this event. Maybe a little bit less, 12. So what happened was, in the end, I got 3,466 using the crystals that I had. Um, Basically, I had to decide whether or not I wanted to buy the $60 package to get the additional puddings or to buy the crystal pack. I actually have Google Play points because I spend quite a bit of money on other games as well as this one. So I actually had a couple of $40 vouchers. If you're curious about that, I can explain it in the comment section below. But essentially, different games give different times factors of Google points, and then they can be exchanged for the currency within game. There are some limitations. Essentially, you can't use two of the same voucher, so they don't stack. You can only have one of the corresponding voucher type, so that's also interesting. But yeah, basically, I got $40 off. I've got a couple of $40 vouchers for Idle Heroes, which is not bad. That'll get you some of the smaller packs, your monthly cards, your carnival cards. But yeah, anyway, that's an additional bonus that I'd like to see a little bit more on a lot of other platforms. Just people that want to spend money, they should get a little bit back, especially for those that are on budgets. But anyhow, I have digressed. I have those additional 300 crystals, so we're going to go ahead and get some crystals here. So we're just going to round him off with 4. And then what we need is 3,600. So then that is 130, I believe. And then we're going to go ahead and get this juicy chest. There we go. So we have the juicy chest. The question is, what do we do with the juicy chest? But we may leave that for another time. Even though I think Ormus Workshop is coming to an end in a second. But what I also wanted to do, as you can see, I've got 400 relics. So I'm actually going to get another Rui Scepter. And there we go. So that's potentially a splendid Rui Scepter on one of these Sherlocks if I pull out the other one. Or I can go, double glittery if I want. I'm pretty sure you only need so glittery, then one of the Sherlocks would lose theirs. But then again, I've got an A and B, and I've been thinking about A and B Sherlocks a little bit lately. I did test it out before. Uh, Vatarung likes to play with an A and B Sherlock, so we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Um, I guess I could get away with just a Radiant Rui and a Radiant A and B. That could potentially be something that we work towards. But I guess because Ormus is already here, we should in theory just make one of these glittery because it's just going to sit in the bag otherwise. So we'll throw it on the tanky Sherlock, I should say. They're both pretty tanky. Um, let's go with you. Got lots of dust. We'll throw you 7k dust. You can never have enough of this bloody transcendent dust thing. So don't throw away your exclusives. Use them for this. Use your exclusives and your rares for this stuff. Well, as you can see, I don't have hardly any bloody artifact shit. So that's awkward. Um, Granted, I mean, I think that gave me what six. Did that give me 6,000 for that? And how much does this give me? 3,600. I think that gives me the same. Yeah, 6,000. So yeah, do you still get the dust that you invested originally on the artifact back, as well as the actual artifact cost itself? So might have to think about using that later on down the track. So what I wanted to do now that we've got the artifact situation covered was we're gonna check out, and the event's gonna roll around in like probably an hour or 2 hours anyway. So if you see this before then, awesome. If you watch it during the event, then you'll have a bit of an understanding. We've got shoulder mission. Uh, Granted, Asmodel, I'm probably gonna have to buy him out of the shelter. It actually is not profitable at all to get light and dark heroes out of the shelter event because it costs you two light heroes and 2,000 gems. However, in this situation, I will be building Void Asmodel, so I do need his copies. So I'm going to get his copies wherever I can, which saves me relics, which I just used. And it also saves me selection chests for other things as well. So again, I kind of feels dirty pulling out Asmodel out of a light and dark selection chest. I think I need one more copy of Drake, so that might be my goal. So if you don't know, Imps Adventure is essentially a Monopoly board. Um, I've done previous videos on it if you'd like to see how the rolls actually go, but you do get around, I think you get about 30 for free, and then you can buy an additional, I think you get 40 for free, and you can buy an additional 30. So you need to do your corresponding shelter mission. So you got Chia's up there, another void enabled hero. Olivia's interesting. I might build a couple of her on a secondary account for boss. Ithaqua, Delacian. I guess they. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on lately, but somebody upstairs is actually listening to what the fucking community wants. They are giving a lot of the elite heroes away, which is great. Tharkra and Delacium are the perfect combination for PvE. And considering a lot of the Void content is PvE, build those. Build them. You don't even have to build them too high to get results out of Delacium. Value packages, we'll have a look at those. There's going to be an Imps adventure package, probably around $40. It's probably, I estimate it's either going to have 10 dice in it or 15 dice in it. It's going to have gems. It's going to have relics. That's my prediction. I'll let me know in the comment section below if you watch this after the event and I got it right. Byron's going to have 10 dice, maybe some cores of transcendence. Definitely going to have probably about 2,500 gems. If we're lucky, they'll have some relics too. I feel like they're being very generous with the relics lately. Um, Great Horse Wrestling is, I'm going to have to build some exclusive gear later on. Honestly, you can get away with just the 6 star, I think that's 6 star? Yeah, 6 star gear. Exclusive just gives you bonuses for your class specific heroes. I actually don't have any at all on this account, so maybe because I do have a couple of rangers, like 3 or 4 rangers that I'm using. I might, I might actually. Well, I've got mages as well. Shit, I might do the mages for Death 50. No, Death 100 now. Death 100 push. I might try and get some mage gear and slot that onto ticks, but we'll have a look to see where we're at in the gem situation because it's going to be 4,000 gems, a bit of gold. Don't have enough gold. I think it's like 100 million gold. It's pretty expensive, but that's more towards end game. I was still saving up some scrolls, and slowly but surely saving up some orbs for the Chinese New Year, depending on what event comes around. I should have probably around 1,000 scrolls, I imagine, for Chinese New Year. So or there might be some purchases of packages depending on how good the light hero is. I do have other accounts that have 2,000 on them, so they're just sitting there waiting. So for sure we'll be doing that in a month's time. But I think we'll leave it there. Hopefully you get some cool things for imps. Every day you'll get 4 dice and 150 gems, which will go towards if you want to buy some of those additional gems for, additional dice for gems for your imp rolls. Historically speaking, I've had fucking shit luck. Shit luck with imps. I mean, of all the accounts that I do, probably only one of them gets to the light and dark hero chest with buying the additionals, and yeah, maybe one of them every couple of months we'll get there. Not one every time the event rolls around. No, one every couple of months I might get the RNG to get there. There are simulators and stuff available on some Discords. I think Barry's Discord's got one. So you can check out the numbers if you're interested in that sort of thing. But I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.